Yes, I'm live now. This is Santu Sahu and you are watching Sahu's tutorial. Do join quickly. Good evening everyone. Do join quickly. I'm waiting for all of you. So in this YouTube session, I will be covering some MCQ questions for the upcoming CUT PG 2024 English Literature exam. And this is actually day 2. I am your mentor here. I guide the aspirants of UGC NET English paper 1 all set GATE CUT PG English as well as the part A of CUT PG, CPET, PalmDate, SSB, MA Entrance, TGT, PGT, etc. exam. So let's begin the session. This is actually day 2 where I'll be covering question number 16 to 35. It's not 35, it's 30 actually. Okay, and this is day 2. I'll be creating a playlist CUT PG 2024. Okay, I'll be creating later a playlist CUT PG 2024 and you will be getting all the videos of CUT PG 2024 in that playlist. Okay, I'll be creating a playlist later. So this is day 2. I think everything is okay. I am clearly audible here and we can begin the session here. So without further delay, let's begin the session. And here is actually a mock test for all of you, that is I am providing to all of you here. PG English mock test for 2024 Supercell is going on. You can avail at 699, 6000 plus MCQs, assessment written questions, unseen passage, top notch quality PDA. That is actually mock test series, and this one is actually crash course batch where I'll be covering part A as well as your domain subject, that is English literature. You can WhatsApp me here. So course and mock test are available for CUT PG. So let's start. Here is the first question on your screen. Please keep answering in the comment box. So which of the following text is a collection of stories that a group of pilgrims tell each other? The Shepherd's Calendar, the Pilgrim's Progress, the Canterbury Tales, Parliament of Fowls. Easy one. A group of pilgrims tell each other. But last time it came, I have not gone through the syllabus. I'll have to check it. Okay, so that is actually exactly Dheeraj, it's the Canterbury Tales here. Canterbury Tales, collection of stories exactly. And how many narrator, how many Saurabh, exactly how many pilgrims were there? Good evening, Saurabh. There were 29 pilgrims and one narrator. Okay, so 29 pilgrims and one narrator, Canterbury Tales. Whereas Shepherd's Calendars is actually a work by whom? Who is writing this work? Shepherd's Calendar. It published in 1579. It's a work by Philip Sidney, and this work, Shepherd's Calendar, has 12 parts. Okay, it has 12 parts, and 12 parts are representing 12 months. Okay, these 12 parts are representing 12 months. Okay. Hmm. Exactly. It's not Philip Sidney, Spencer. It's it's not Philip Sidney, it's Spencer. Hmm. I'm extremely sorry for that. It's Spencer actually writing Shepherd's Calendar, published in 1579. Okay, and these 12 parts are representing 12 what? 12 months. Whereas, and in this work, Shepherd's Calendar, you will find that there is a character called Colin Cloud. Okay, Colin Cloud, and he shattered love for his lover. Okay, Colin Cloud Holmes again. There is also a work. It's a Colin Cloud is the protagonist of this work. ठीक है. Whereas Pilgrim Progress, it has two parts. A work by John Bunyan, which is a Christian allegory. Which is a Christian allegory. Christian allegory. Okay, and it depicts the journey of whom? It depicts the journey of The main protagonist here, Christian. Hmm. Exactly. All of you are right here. It was Spencer. Okay. So here, Pilgrim Progress, you will find that Christian is actually in the first part. Christian appears. Christian's journey from this city of destruction to the city of celestial. Okay. City of destruction. He is okay going from city of destruction. He is going from city of destruction to city of celestial, to celestial city. Okay, that is Pilgrim Progress. Okay, but the right answer here, the Canterbury Tales. Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah. And here the Parliament of Fowls. The Parliament of Fowls is a work by whom? Parliament of Fowls is a work by whom? Geoffrey Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer is writing Parliament of Fowls. Here, fowls means what? Fowls means birds. Okay, and it's a beast fable. And Parliament of Fowls was written in which couplet? It was written in heroic couplet. This work, Parliament of Fowls, was written in heroic couplet, and fowls means actually beast. Okay, fowls means here bird, and it's a beast fable. Okay, it was writing to celebrate Saint Cecilia's Day. Saint Valentine's Day. Okay, it is to celebrate. It was right. It was written to celebrate Saint Valentine's Day. Okay, chalo. Which literary theory focuses on the relationship between literature and psychology, exploring the unconscious motivations and desires of characters and authors? Psychoanalytic criticism, new historicism, reader response theory, cultural studies. The theory, look, if the syllabus is changed, then I guess that only the syllabus of paper 1 of NET will be changed. Okay. In case of English literature, you see that we have to even read and go through all the literature. I mean, we have to cover world literature. Even now we are also covering the whole world literature. So don't worry about the literature, the syllabus of UGC NET English. The thing that we need to worry about is the syllabus of UGC NET paper 1. Okay. So that is actually here psychoanalytic criticism, where Sigmund Freud is actually here the founder. Here it is psychoanalytic criticism. Who is the founder of psychoanalysis? The founder of psychoanalysis is actually Sigmund Freud, and he is actually talking about this work. Talking about this work is actually that interpretation of dream, interpretation of dream is a work where Sigmund Freud is talking about psychoanalytic things, psychoanalysis. And this work was published in 1899, probably 1899. So here the right option is here psychoanalytic criticism. Okay, whereas new historicism, new historicism, that is Stephen Greenblatt. Reader response theory, we know that we have Norman Holland, Wolfgang Ayer, Rolla Barthes. They are the prominent theorists of reader response theory. Okay, even we know Stuart Hall, and we have that is Stuart Hall is one of the prominent theorists of cultural studies. Chalo. Psychoanalytic criticism is a literary criticism, a literary theory that in a method, concept, or a form is influenced by the tradition of psychoanalysis and began by Sigmund Freud. The interpretation of dream, that is exactly, it was published in the year 1899 by Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis. Okay, talking about here Oedipus complex, the dream interpretation as well. Who is the author of the book Power Politics? Okay, the author of the book Power Politics here, Sylvia Plath, Margaret Atwood, Maya Angelou, Emily Dickinson. Who is writing this work here? Power Politics. Okay, those who have not joined the Telegram channel, please do join Telegram channel. Don't forget to like the session, tap the bell icon to get more notification, and to stay updated as well, please do join the Telegram channel, that is Santu Shahu UGC NET, and do not forget to share with your friends as well. Power Politics is a work by this remarkable by this remarkable Canadian author, that is Margaret Atwood. Okay, here Margaret Atwood is writing this a book, Power Politics. Okay, so B is the right option here. So Power Politics, a book of poetry by the Canadian author. It contains a famous simile. Okay, that what is the famous simile in that book? We find that you feed into me like a hook, into an eye a fish, into an eye a fish hook an open eye. Okay, so this is Margaret Atwood is writing her Power Politics. Chalo. Who is associated with the concept of anxiety of influence. Anxiety of influence in literary criticism, which explodes the ways voice is not clear. Okay, so who is associated with the concept of anxiety of influence in literary criticism, which explodes the ways, please try to listen, आदत आ जाएगा, ठीक है, which explores the ways in which later writers respond to and struggle against the influence of earlier writers. Harold Bloom, Edward Said, Northrop Frye, Julia Kristeva. Who is the concept giving the concept anxiety of influence? Here it is Harold Bloom, and Harold Bloom, definitely I'll be making video on cultural studies. Okay, in the upcoming days. So it's Harold Bloom is writing, giving the concept of anxiety of influence. Okay, it anxiety of influence, Harold Bloom. Here is the book. The name of the book, The Anxiety of Influence, A Theory of Poetry, is a 1973 book by Harold Bloom. And it was the first in a series of books that advanced a new revisionary or anti-ethical approach to literary criticism. Anti-ethical approach to literary criticism, The Anxiety of Influence. Even he is writing a map of misreading. Harold Bloom is also writing a work called A Map of Misreading. Okay, a map of misreading. Chal. Which literary theory is connected? Concerned, which literary theory is concerned with the ways in which literature represents and reinforcing. Yeah, I will do everything. Just share with your friends. Okay, let the channel spread. I'll be doing everything for all of you for CUET PG aspirants. Just one request to everyone, please. Okay, share with your friends and let the channel spread. In this channel you will be getting everything free. Just watch, stay tuned and enjoy free videos. One request to every aspirants, please do share with your friends. Okay, and let the channel spread. So which literary theory is concerned with the ways in which literature represents and reinforces gender roles and often critiques patriarchal norms? It's not queer theory, it's feminism. How can it's queer theory? Reinforces gender roles and often critiques patriarchal norms. Patriarchal norms, that is actually feminism. Who coined the term eco-criticism, which focuses on the relationship between literature and the natural environment? Literature and the natural environment. Okay, literature and the natural environment. Coining the term eco-criticism here, Gayatri Chakraborty Spivak, no. Edward Said, no. Terry Eagleton, no. It's Cheryl Glotfelty. Cheryl Glotfelty is actually coining the term eco-criticism, that is actually a study of the relationship between literature and the natural environment. That is eco-criticism. Cheryl Glotfelty is the right answer. Here it's not given, na? Okay, no. So it's sorry, the option is not given here actually. It should be William Ruckett. That is actually the okay. Here, sorry, it should be. It is not Cheryl Glotfelty. It's William Ruckett actually. Exactly. I'm making some silly mistakes here. So it's actually William Ruckert is the right answer. It's not Cheryl Godfelty actually. Coining the term eco-criticism. Hmm. William Ruckert, the term eco-criticism was coined in 1978 book by William Ruckert in his essay called Literature and Ecology, an experiment in eco-criticism. This is the name of the essay. Name of the essay where William Ruckert is coining the term eco-criticism, literature and ecology, an experiment in eco-criticism. Clear now? Now okay. Saurabh, Jagdish and everyone, Anu and everyone, Jogita as well. Now clear? Shepherd's Calendars by Spencer, not by Philip Sidney. Shepherd's Calendar by Spencer. Okay. Chalo. Which chapter of the book introduces the critical concept of willing suspension of disbelief? Now, here, dekho. That is actually who is giving this concept here? Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Samuel Taylor Coleridge is giving this willing suspension of disbelief. Okay. Now, what is the concept of willing suspension of disbelief? It means that you will be able to enjoy any literary text when you willingly disbelieve that. Okay, that is willing suspension of disbelief. You have to willingly believe the text as it is. That is chapter that is 10, 14, 7, then here 18 of biography literaria. You have to willingly disbelieve. Exactly. You have to willingly disbelieve that the text here it is chapter this one, that is 14 of Biographia Literaria. जो भी है by Samuel Taylor Coleridge, where he is giving willing suspension of disbelief. You have to willingly disbelieve in order to enjoy any text. The book contains Coleridge's celebrated and vexed distinction between imagination and fancy, that is actually Biographia Literaria. Chapter 14 is the origin of the famous critical concept of willing suspension of disbelief when you are reading a poetic works. What literary magazine criticized the story of Rimini and derided Hans' work as glittering and rancid obscenities? Okay, Hunt means here Leigh Hunt. Okay, Leigh Hunt. So it's a work by story of Rimini is a work by Leigh Hunt. Which literary magazine is criticizing the work of Leigh Hunt, that is story of Rimini, and made or criticized Hunt's work by saying that glittering and rancid obscenities? The London's magazine, Waterloo Review, Blackwood's magazine, Edinburgh Review. It's not London magazine, it's Blackwood magazine. Okay, it's Blackwood's magazine is the right answer. C is the Blackwood's magazine is the right answer. C is the right answer. Story of Rimini is a work by Leigh Hunt, and it is actually the work is based on Dante's story of Paolo and Francesca. Okay, the work, the story of Rimini, a poem by Leigh Hunt, that is based on Dante's story of Paolo and Francesca. Blackwood's magazine, in attacking the Cockney school, that is Leigh Hunt was one of them, derided Hunt's glittering and rancid obscenities. Okay, chalo. Which literary theorist introduced the concept of death of the author? Even there is an essay by this same name. Okay, the essay death of the author. So even the concept death of the author, suggesting that the author's identity and intentions are irrelevant to the interpretation of text. Means the personal things, the background, all these things are irrelevant when you are interpreting a text. That is here Rolla Barthes, Derrida, Michel Foucault, Rolla Barthes. It's Rolla Barthes. Rolla Barthes, a structuralist as well as a post-structuralist, and he's giving the concept of death of the author. Even there is a name of the essay by the same name, that is uh, death of the author. So here C is the right answer. Rolla Barthes is the right answer. So C is the right answer. Okay. Who is known for developing the concept of intentional fallacy in literary criticism, arguing that the author's intention should not be the sole focus of interpretation. Intention should not be the only focus of interpretation. Rolla Barthes, William K. Wimsett, and Munro Beardsley, T.H. Eliot, Northrop Frye. So here William K. Wimsett and Munro Beardsley, they were the new critics. They are coining the terms or phrase like intentional fallacy and affective fallacy in the work called the verbal icon. So here B is the right answer. William K. Wimsett and Munro Beardsley, they have collaboratively coined the term intentional fallacy and affective fallacy. So here B is the right answer. William K. Wimsett and Munro Beardsley. Intentional fallacy as well as affective fallacy. Okay. So, which literary theory emphasizes the social and the political aspects of literature? क्या? Social and the political aspects of literature, focusing on issues of power, class, and ideology. Structuralism, Marxism, feminism, psychoanalysis. फटाफट करो. Easy one, do answer quickly. Have you answered? Okay. Chalo. So here, political aspects of literature, power, class, and ideology, that is actually Marxism. B is the right answer. Marxism. Okay. What philosophy significantly influences the characters in Kanthapura? Kanthapura is a work by whom? Kanthapura is a work by whom? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Exactly. Now here, Kanthapura is a work by whom? Now, what philosophy significantly influences the characters in Kanthapura? Who is the protagonist of Kanthapura? It's Murthy. Murthy is the protagonist. Moorthy. Who is the protagonist of this novel Kanthapura? Here Kanthapura's protagonist is Murthy. Who is the narrator? It's Achakka. Okay, is the Raja Rao is writing here Kanthapura. Okay, Raja Rao is writing here Kanthapura. Murthy is actually the protagonist and Achaka is actually the narrator. Here, Murthy was even the characters were heavily influenced by the Gandhian principle. So C is the right answer. Here C is absolutely right answer. Everybody, excellent. Excellent, Anur, Jagadish, Saurav, everyone. Okay, so here C is the right answer. What is a funny poem of 5 lines called? Funny poem of 5 lines called quartet, limerick, sextet, then palindrome. Funny poem of 5 lines called. Hmm. 1938 exactly. I'll be creating a playlist. Please do like the session as well. It's limerick. Okay. It's Limerick. It's Limerick. Okay. Limerick is actually Limerick is a funny poem of 5 lines. Here B is the, and it's a PYQ. Okay, it's a PYQ. It came actually. Limerick kya hai? Last year came. Okay, what's a funny poem of 5 lines? That is our Limerick. Chalo. Siegfried Sassoon and Rupert Brooke, okay, wrote what kind of poetry? Light verse, romantic, political satire, war poems. Sassoon and Brooke, they wrote what kind of poetry? Yeah, exactly. It will be continued. Anu, stay tuned. Do join the Telegram channel. Everyone, those who are watching, do join this Telegram channel. You will be notified there for the upcoming classes. Okay. They were all war poet. D is the answer. चलेगा. Reward meaning of live bring means I can't understand what is your question. Please elaborate your what is reward meaning of. So limerick is actually funny poem of 5 lines. Okay. Who has defined poetry as a fundamental creative act using language? H.W. Longfellow, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Dylan Thomas, William Wordsworth. Those who are watching, those who are watching, please watch the previous year CUTPG exam as well. Those are CUTPG aspirants. I suggest you, I recommend all of you, please watch the previous year's question, okay, that I made for CUTPG. Watch those videos, and even now for this year, whatever I am actually making videos, watch every videos here. It's Dylan Thomas, okay. Define poetry as a fundamental creative act using language. That is Dylan Thomas. Dylan Thomas. It's not Wordsworth, it's Dylan Thomas. Okay. In what form did Dylan Thomas Under Milkwood first became known? Under Milkwood is a famous work by Dylan Thomas. In what form first it became known? Book of poetry, radio play, a stage play, a short film adaptation, a short film adaptation. Under Milkwood by Dylan Thomas. Someone was telling me that this time CUTPG, for CUTPG there is no part A. Are you sure? Anu and those who are watching, Saurabh and Jagdish, who told that CUTPG part A is not available, right? Who is saying? How can it be? How can it be? It's actually a radio play. Okay. Under Milkwood by Dylan Thomas, it's a radio play. Here is the explanation. Under Milkwood, which one? I mean, you are saying yes. For literature, there is no C part A. Okay, I had not gone through actually. Then it's fine actually. Part B, okay. For literature, only part B available. Then it's okay. Very good. Okay, Under Milkwood is a 1954 radio drama by the Welsh poet Dylan Thomas. The BBC commissioned the play, which was later adapted for stage. A film version directed by Andrew Sinclair actually. So Under Milkwood actually a radio drama published in 1954. Okay, okay, got it. Thank you everyone. Saurabh and Anu and Jogita and everyone for confirming. I did not know actually. Actually, I was busy in conducting classes for other state exam and NED exam. So I had not actually gone through the notification and the all these things for related to CUTPG actually. So I was unaware of that actually. Thank you for informing me. Okay, so these were all actually a question. Tomorrow I'll be meeting once again. I'll be letting you know in the group. Okay, those who are watching, these are here MCQ series available for all of you. Course fees and super sale is going on. 6,000 plus MCQ. These are available. What will be this? A mock test and crash course batch for 2 months is available. So it's not part A. It's not part A now. It's only domain subject. Okay, I'll be modifying it. Yeah, got it, Anu. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Tomorrow I'll be meeting once again. ठीक है. Tomorrow I'll be meeting once again. Everyone, Anu, Saurabh, Jogita, Jagdish, and everyone. Okay. Stay tuned and we'll be meeting tomorrow once again. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Chalo. And I actually mentor everyone here.